Hello and welcome back to 100% Minis. As I said on previous videos, every so often I get a car to drive. It's a little bit special, a little bit different to a Mini, and today's one of those days. Today we've got this car, the Bentley Flying Spur. Now it's a brand new car, about 150 grand before your options list. So let's have a quick look around, we'll go for a little drive and we'll do a little review of the car. We'll start in the back of the car. It's a pretty special interior. We've got electrical sort of adjustments on your seat. Obviously electric windows, automatic locking. And then if we're looking at the seats, cross punch leather, absolutely fantastic. Loads of leg room obviously. And if we look into the middle here, if I just pull this down, you've got your obligatory cup holders, but then in here, something a little bit special. You might know what they are by them buttons. If we open this here, you've got your champagne fridge, which I think you could fit at least 2 bottles of champagne in there, and whatever else you want to put in there. 2 controlling buttons down here to make it colder, and overall, an extremely nice place to sit. We've also got TV screens, or it looks like a bit like an iPad, on the backs of the seats, so the people in the back got their entertainment, and then the lights as well. Absolutely gorgeous interior. Also in the back there is this thing here. It's like a little iPad that comes out and controls your seats, the volumes, the heating, things like that. That's like a little TV, a little computer that pops out. Absolutely fantastic little touch. On the backs of the seats, as well as having your TV screen here, if we just pop this open here, you've got a slot for a USB, HDMI, SD card, or a slot for a DVD as well. So obviously that controls this TV screen here. If you look on the other side, you've got exactly the same. So you can actually have 2 different sort of things running at the same time on the 2 different TV screens, which is a bit over the top, but hey, it's a 160 grand car, 150 grand car. So inside the car, we've got a lovely steering wheel with the different controls on. I see telephone, Bluetooth, all that sort of stuff. Got a vent down here. All your light buttons on. It's obviously keyless start, keyless entry. Got your dials, absolutely gorgeous dials, classic Bentley sort of dials. Now this car is a V8. It's got about 500 brake horsepower and 488 pounds-feet of torque. So it moves. It's not the W12, which is the bigger engine. It's the V8, which this car comes in. The heat seating, your controls, your stop-start button, your wing mirrors, the gear stick. It's a lovely Bentley badge on it. Feels absolutely fantastic. It's top quality sort of stuff. You've got your sport mode, drive, neutral, and reverse. Come up here, and you've got your entertainment system here, obviously all touchscreen, and your heater controls. Now I haven't really got long with this car, so sorry it's a quick review, but we've also got something just pretty special. I hope that comes out. A nice Breitling clock, which again is a nice lovely little touch. The seats are fantastic in the front, very, very comfortable, obviously heated, very, very nice. Okay, so let's take the the Bentley Flying Spur for a quick drive. Press the starter button and the V8 comes to life. Now obviously compared to my Mini, this is a completely different car, complete opposite ends of the scale. Pop it into drive, automatic, handbrake, and off we go. It's so different to the Mini, as you can imagine. It's extremely large, but you know, the steering doesn't feel ridiculous. So the Bentley Flying Spur, it's got a V8 engine that produces 4 litre V8 engine, which produces 500 brake horsepower and 488 pounds-feet of torque, which when you're driving, it's the torque that sort of dominates the driving experience. It just pulls really sort of calmly. It's not like a hit in the back like a sports car. It just sort of pushes you on, but it is very, very quick still. So very, very fast. It's just luxury, you know. That's what Bentley does best, is luxury. It's like the Continental GT, which is a lot more sort of focused, a lot harder suspension, a lot more sport carish. This is more of a just to sit back, relax, enjoy the drive. But if I had to drive sort of across the country or down to London or whatever, driving something like this must be an absolute dream. It's got an 8-speed automatic box, but it does have the paddles. I don't really know why it has the paddles really, because I can't imagine many Bentley owners of this sort of type of car whacking down through the gears on a country road. But you could, and it has got a really nice feel to it. But you know, the gearbox isn't super fast. It's quite quick. You know, it's not super fast. Now I've got the sport mode as well, so we'll just drop it into sport mode, and now it'll hold like a lower gear, and it does. I don't know if it opens a valve in the exhaust, but it does sound a lot rawer. I'm not sure if it does or not. When you put your foot down in sport mode, let's go back into drive for now. But it is a lovely car. It's just luxury. You don't get much better than a Bentley. You know, a Bentley Rolls Royce. For luxury cars, I don't think there's many out there that can beat them. So if I'm on the motorway now, if I just drop it into sport, which is another coming, put my foot down a little bit, and wow, before you know it, you're going a certain speed. Yeah, so it is quick. It's not like a sports car. It doesn't hit you in the back. It just sort of gradually gets there, but it is extremely fast for a 2.5 ton car. It's bloody fast, to be fair. It's quite quick. I can't wait to try the Continental GT, the W12 engine, because that's also a 2.5 ton car. So that must feel pretty special to get as how fast it is. This is 0 to 60 in about 4.9 seconds. So it's still a quick car. It's a lot quicker than my Mini. My Mini doesn't even weigh, well, probably weighs about half that at least. So yeah, so it's just, you put your foot down, it just goes. It's effortless power. Wow, it just pushes on. Wow, it's just effortless power. And it's so comfortable as well. It's a
suspension just soaks up absolutely everything. There's a little bit of wind noise actually, which I wasn't expecting. But it's not. It's only when you're pushing on probably faster than you should really travel. Wow, it's just a lovely GT car. You know, you can just go across the country. You can travel down to sort of through France or whatever, wherever you want to go through Europe, and you'll be super comfortable. So what about the handling? Well, the handling it's pretty good actually. I mean, it's a big car, you know, but the steering's quite light. It doesn't feel like as big as it is. I mean, if you look at the car, it's you know, from the outside, it's a huge car. But then when I'm just driving through these country roads now, it's actually quite nimble. It's quite good. It surprises quite a bit. I thought it would be a bit of a lump to drive, but actually, especially when you put it in sport mode, I don't know if it stiffens the suspension up or not, but it does feel quite responsive. For the size of the car, it's obviously not like driving the Mini where it's a little go-kart on the road. It's definitely not a little go-kart, but to drive, you're pushing on. It is quite good. The handling's really good actually, which I wasn't expecting. There's a little bit of understeer if you really are pushing. When you open it up, it's just like a surge rather than anything too crazy. It's a surge of power rather than a big jump hitting the back. Or what a special car! What a lovely car to drive. Okay, thanks for watching my review about the Bentley Flying Spur. I know it's not a very in-depth review, and I haven't really gone into too much detail about it, but it is literally just a first quick experience, what it's like to drive. I'm not going to have cars like this really on the website. I prefer sort of a lot sportier cars. I had the opportunity to drive it, and I love driving different cars. You know, the more opportunities I get to drive any car, I'll drive any car, just to, you know, get some experience, and I've got something to compare them to. So hopefully there'll be some more sporty cars coming very soon. Some Italian sports cars or supercars even. Fingers crossed if we can get it sorted. And lots of other cars as well. Some cars, some like hot hatches to compare to the Mini, but hopefully some quite exotic things to come. Thanks very much for watching. Thumbs up video if you like the video. Sorry it hasn't been very long and not very in depth, but again I haven't got the car very long, and we'll see you again soon. Cheers.